it's amazing because there's different types of motivation. Because obviously your motivation is the fact that you're staying alive, you're staying strong, and you're motivating others through your story. Because I mean, even taking the basic motivation for me, for instance, just on a day-to-day to be able to get up and set up my podcast becomes an issue. Yeah. So at the moment, I struggle with it in terms of like the self-motivation to get up there, to contact people, to do the research and to prepare myself for it. And what I do on a day-to-day now is I realize that I get really driven by videos. So I get really driven by other people's stories. So even watching your TED Talk, for instance, that roused me up to now be like, okay, I'm going to do this now. Yep. So I wake up, so I realize that that's what works for me. That's my form of motivation. So I wake up every day trying to find other means to keep myself going. And if I don't find that daily juice, I kind of get a bit deflated because I tend to have so much in my diary planned. But then to get that push, to get those things activated and done is really hard.
Yep.
Yeah. And I found my thing now. And my thing is watching other people's stories or watching other videos.
Amazing.
Motivational videos and so forth. Because I would have probably not contacted you had I not watched the video which was sent to me.
Yeah. And that's the thing. There's so much within each person, like what we can do, regardless of our struggles.
Yeah.
And sometimes it takes listening to other people's
definitely
stories to tap into a bit of our own.
Most definitely.
And, yeah.
Because it's hard to self-motivate, especially on a day-to-day basis with all of what's going on around us within the world, and maybe it might be our employment, our family lives, and there's so much being thrown at us all the time. So to keep yourself motivated and happy and energized to keep going on I think it's an essential. So you need to find what your motivation, what your drive is, to keep yourself up and going. So I mean, it's fantastic that you found yours, and hopefully it continues to grow and you reach more people, and hopefully this podcast helps enhance your profile and other people discover your work.